Star.
All right, so I'm just going to read the headlines of the Star because I cannot see it properly. This basically saying New Age and ANN 7 offices for sale. So that's a new development there. And Zuma, wow, I can't read. I feel like I'm having an eye test. Something Moyane, okay. And yeah, sorry, my apologies. I can normally read it, but unfortunately,
Zuma protected Moyane.
There you go,
is what it says.
Well
also,
done to you.
SABC must show SAFA the money. And yeah, so those are some of the stories that the Star runs with. Our apologies, we don't have a hard copy,
yeah,
so we're literally trying to read it off there.
Yeah.
But moving straight along to Business Day.
Okay, I've got that in front of me. I promise you my eyes will allow me to read this one. In fact, I've been reading some of the stories as well, particularly on the back of our interview that we're going to be doing in just a couple of minutes' time with Professor Tinyiko Maluleka. There's a story on Zuma stands by Moyane in constitutional court case. We're going to go much deeper into that. So they go to say 100 billion SARS's revenue shortfall over 4 years, which led to the creation of the Commission of Inquiry in 2018. So quite interesting. And there was one comment that said here, which we all heard, but it just reminded me. I mean, keep that number in mind. And Tom Moyane went out and said that he was the most successful head of SARS since it starts. Moyane has denied any wrongdoing and described himself as the most successful SARS commissioner in democratic SA. I just had to bring that one back
he
up.
repeated it severally,
yes.
So I certainly vividly remember.
We all remember that, but
yeah.
I thought I would just highlight that once again as we go into our conversation. Now, Godan tells of dirty tricks to get rid of him. The minister challenges detractors to repeat allegations against him at inquiry into state capture. That we're going to go into also a lot into the newspapers. And then Coronation hit by waning retirement market. That's from the JSE. Coronation, one of South Africa's largest asset managers, says it has borne the brunt of a depressed economy, a declining retirement savings market with formal employment falling, and what is it described as the JSE's mediocre return. That's very interesting. That's very, very interesting.
Certainly is.
The company reporting a 1.8% decline in revenue in the year, while assets under management fell 4.4% to 586 billion rand, the lowest in 5 years. What does that say about South Africans and saving? Not looking too good.
We know where we are, and then we're expecting the Reserve Bank to make that announcement on rate hikes. And it seems most economists are of the view that they will actually hike rates. So we better pray very hard between today and tomorrow. But yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah. All right, moving on. The Sowetan is next, and their lead story this morning: I'm not for sale. Godan tells state capture inquiry he thwarted Gupta's attempts to influence him, and minister dares the EFF to repeat accusations against him under oath. Also, other stories that they carry today: Zuma backs Moyane in a Cyril fight, and this is on page 6, where President Jacob Zuma, the former president, of course, has come out and said that retired Judge Nugent, who heads up that inquiry, has stepped outside his mandate. So that's that story. And also, con artist swindles burial clubs, another story that Sowetan is running with. And then The Citizen, that's our last one this morning. Also, Godan and Julius there on the front page. War of words. While the EFF demands Pravin Gordhan must step down, the Public Enterprises Minister says the infamous Guptas knew that he was not for sale, and he's also challenged Julius Malema to make allegations against him under oath. Also, now 8 stages of load shedding. Eskom has extended its regime from 4 stages to 8. And
what happens at stage 8?
I think it's something like 12 hours. Blackout.
Because you switch the country off. We switch it off. We put a little sign out that says closed until further notice.
Absolutely.
I think that's what
happens. That is quite an issue. And also, worried Zuma backs Moyane, and African looks on world stage. Black Panther has brought the continent's aesthetic into vogue.
I'm actually going to write a little sign: I'm in stage 8 load shedding. Do not interrupt. So I mean, outside my bedroom door when I'm going for a sleep, I'm going to put stage 8 load shedding happening in this room. and do not come in.
Just
That's
remember
it.
to
It's
copyright
over.
that. So we need to
I
at
quite
least
like that. I
get
think it's
something out of that.
Please never stage 8. Okay. All right, there you go. Those are your newspapers for this morning. It's time now for the weather. Is it weather? No, it's a break. Then we'll bring you weather. Then we'll bring you the conversation further on the Zuma Moyane situation. Stay tuned.